Good morning, YouTube. How are you this morning? I am pretty good. I am in Kirkwood, Missouri at a Lowe's, and the truck rocking back and forth shows that they are taking the sheetrock off. Pretty, huh? Man, this job will work up a sweat, at least in the summer when the sun's beat down on you. Good unload this morning. It took about 50 minutes to unstrap, unbungee, and roll up the tarps and pull off their plastic and get everything put away. And just as I was finishing that, the TMC driver who had lumber in front of me was just finishing, just as I was putting my last 8-foot drop in the tote box. Got here about 10:15. I will freely admit that I was very, very lazy this morning. I woke up at 5:30 like I was supposed to, and putted around the truck, cleaned up, and ate breakfast, and was getting ready to get out and do the load check and buy fuel. And noticed it was about 10 minutes to 6, I think it was. And I was going through my messages and saw that my ETA was not till 11:30, and my appointment was scheduled from 10 to 1. So I decided to lay back down for about an hour. I had a headache when I woke up. I thought maybe it was because I'd overeaten yesterday, but so I laid down for about an hour, then got up, bought fuel, took off, and it was a good drive coming over here. I've only driven 64 across Illinois and Indiana, maybe 2 or 3 times before, and it's kind of nice for farmland driving. You're in that kind of flat belt till you get back closer to Missouri, where it starts getting into hills again. I mean, there are some hills in western Indiana, but nothing like you get anywhere else. It's a nice drive, pretty morning, and not a lot of traffic to speak of till I got to St. Louis. They've got 64, 57, 55, all of that all tore up. But even driving into that town, you know, it's still a beautiful. It's a really pretty downtown, you know, especially with the St. Louis Arch and everything on it. So I'm not sure where I'm going from here yet. They haven't told me. I haven't gotten it pre-planned or nothing. I'm wondering what they're going to do. So what I am going to do is I am going to, when I'm done here, I'm going to pull around the building and park in the front. There is a Walmart next door to the Lowe's. So I think I'm going to pop in there for a couple minutes and pick up some more Gatorade and things, because I have like 2 bottles left. I'm drinking a lot of it, which is a good thing. The only problem is Gatorade is expensive. Everything's expensive. I mean, I like Dr. Peppers, but I've been slowing down on them over the last year or so. I hadn't even drank a 12-pack this week. I guess that's just because I haven't really wanted it. I used to drink one first thing every morning. I'm kind of addicted to the caffeine, and but I've slowly slacked myself off, because buying 24 packs is now like $9 a case at Walmart, or some of them anyway. I know the ones in Little Rock were $9 a 24 pack. Texas, they were still $7. That's still too expensive. I remember when you could buy a 12 pack for $1.50. So you're gonna have to cut that back. Of course, ginger ale's always been expensive. So I'm kind of moping it on here. I will give y'all an update as soon as I know something. Good afternoon, YouTube. How are you this afternoon? I guess I'm all right. I could be better. I am in Warrenton, Missouri, at the Flying J. I sat in Kirkwood till 3 o'clock. I got my first looking for load message at noon when I sent my empty call, and at that time there were 10 trucks in the area. I don't remember how many short they were, and I was number 4 on the list. So I parked the truck in front of the Lowe's, walked over to the Verizon store and paid my cell phone bill, which I need to do so I can continue to upload videos. Then I went into Walmart, bought some more breakfast food because I was out, and a case of Gatorade, and then came back to the truck. I was gone about 40 minutes and there was no message. So, as those who follow me on Facebook know, or follow my page anyway, I then went to eat lunch at White Castle, which was maybe 75 feet from the truck. So I got me a sack full and ate all that, and then when I got back to the truck with the food, because I decided to eat in the truck instead of eating in the restaurant, I got another message saying it had been an hour. I was saying I was number 2 on the list, and there were 12 trucks in the area, and they were 10 loads short. Wow. Okay. So I ate, and then I kind of putted around, sat and waited. Finally decided to lay down and take a nap, and I did. I took a nap, and I got woke up with Jill telling me there was a message. Got up and looked, and it told me to head to Blytheville, Arkansas. I'm not sure what's in Blytheville, so I got up, put my shoes on, and started up the truck and got ready to drive off, and then got another message telling me, no, don't go to Blytheville. So I reparked the truck, sat down for about another 10 minutes and waited, and then decided to go lay down again. Well, at 3 o'clock I got a message with a load plan, and I am picking up in Jonesboro, Shingles, and it's about 5 miles away from here, but I don't pick up that load until 8 o'clock in the morning. Bum wrap on that. Picked it up at 8 o'clock, and then taking that to Houston, Texas. So it's a home load. I will be going home, but I do not believe I will get home tomorrow night. I will probably get as far as Gainesville, if I'm lucky, because it's 635 miles from the shingles plant to the parking lot where I park my truck. And that route takes me back to St. Louis, down 44 to Big Cabin, Oklahoma, down 69 to 75 into downtown Dallas. If I make it, it's going to be tight. Whew. It's going to be a tight one. And I won't be getting there till super late, because my appointment is not till 8 o'clock, and it's a fixed appointment, which means getting up and going over there any earlier than 7:45 and getting there on time 5-10 minutes early is going to be pointless. And the load delivers at 9:40 a.m. Who comes up with that time? 9:40 a.m. In Houston. So if I get home tomorrow night, cool. Means I go home and spend 2 nights at the house. If not, I won't get home until Saturday morning, and then I could spend Saturday night at the house, but I got to leave Sunday morning, so I can get to Houston to get a parking spot to deliver. So I only get 1 night at home. I took care of one of my bills today. I'm going to take care of another one tomorrow, but I can pay that one online. The last bill, which is the rent, I got to pay in person. They don't have online pay or nothing like that. They used to, but they don't anymore. and kind of play it by ear, because I won't be home again until after MIT training, which will be in 3 weeks, unless I just happen to get to the house. The load does pay 900 miles, which means it's a good start to next week. That just makes this week real short, and I mean really short. 1,427 miles for the week. That is going to be about a $600 paycheck. But my fleet manager told me that freight is picking up. If I sat for 3 hours, how is freight picking up? Maybe it's just St. Louis. I know St. Louis is kind of a hole, like a black hole. There's not a lot around it, and Kansas City's almost as bad. I was thinking probably they would deadhead me to Fort Smith, but then I get to thinking about it, it would be 400 miles. Blytheville would have been almost 250. You know, there's nothing worse than four-wheelers speeding around a truck stop parking lot, not paying attention to anything they're doing. Oh well. So a short little drive over here was about an hour, and about 10 minutes away from the receiver. And that's about all there is to it. I'm gonna kick back, surf the internet. I'm gonna be here long enough. I'm gonna log the PlayStation in and watch the last 2 episodes of The Sopranos. Maybe play a little bit of a game or something. Watch a movie. I haven't decided. I do know that No Man's Sky was delivered to the house, so I can pick that up when I get home. I plan on taking my PlayStation home with me so I can update the PlayStation, because there's also a game update, launch day update for the game. The big thing I need to do when I come home is I need to fix the home internet. It went out and the router's all screwed up and there's no internet at all. And I'm too lazy to call the cable company to have them come out and fix it, because there'd be no one there to sit with them. And I could do it myself. I know what the problem is. The router settings got all screwed up for some reason. So I just need to hard reset the router back to factory, and then reset up the local network so everything works again. If it doesn't work, then I'll have to take the router back over to Time Warner and have them give me a new one and take it home and set it up. But I got to get all that done on Saturday. I was hoping to be able to go work the ballpark on Saturday and Sunday with my wife and my stepson, but I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm just going to have to skip it. It's the last game weekend for the year. So, oh well. That's it. Long update for not much to say. So I guess we will talk tomorrow. And until then, keep the shiny side up. 73s. See ya.